Welcome back. In this particular session, we are going to discuss about distinct and limit clauses that you have in the MySQL database. So the distinct clause, which actually try to give the distinct records that we have. I mean to say, like if you have a duplicate records, then you will get the duplicates records will be removed. So for example, I want to know in my employee database, I want to know how many distinct departments that we have, or I want to know the distinct department or the distinct what I can say, I can also say that I have distinct employee name. Okay, I want to filter out all the duplicate employee names, right? So if I want to have remove the all duplicate employee names, I can definitely fetch the distinct employee name, right? So at the same time, for the distinct query, whenever you are using the distinct, you can also use a multiple distinct columns as well. It's not only one column that you can select, you can also select the multiple column. So distinct, I want a designation and I want a department, and I want to order that by department. So for example, when I execute this query, so if you see, I got all the distinct designations and a distinct department, right? Departments are not distinct. Okay, this department is having IT duplicate, right? But I got all the records of designation which are distinct by for each department, and it's also ordered by the department that we have, right? So and you can also do in another way of doing this is actually so select distinct designation from employee order by department. So if you want to do only one column, you can definitely do, but there is a catch, right? There is a catch that that you can try to see using of distinct on both the columns. Is it accepting? No. You cannot use the distinct for both the column. And at the same time, you cannot use the distinct for the second column that you have. So if you want to have a distinct, then you can go for the first column. Okay. If you want to have a distinct department, okay, you want to have a distinct department, and you can have the designation from employee. This way you can definitely execute the query and you can get the distinct values of department, okay, and the designation. So at the same time, you have a MySQL limit class. Limit class is actually limits the records that you are fetching from the database. So if you see the limit class, so employee ID, employee name, designation, which we are selecting from the employee table, and order by designation. So this is actually the basic query that we have, right? So when we are fetching these kind of records, order by designation and ascending order, whatever may be, but if I want to take, okay, limit 1, so limit 1 is actually gives only the first record of the table, which is Michael Wilson is an analyst. Okay, order by, if I say order by employee underscore ID, I will be ordering employee underscore ID, then I will get the first record of the table, right? So if you want to get the record first and first to 5, okay, so what will happen? Okay, so this will give the records which are having after 1 till 5. So if you see here 2 3 4 5 6, after 1 there are 5 records that have been fetched and given to us. So that's how the distinct query will work. Sorry, that's how the limit clause will work for us, right? So then this is the one limit clause that we have executed. Okay, so then this is the another limit clause that we have executed, right? So in this is the query that can be used, for example, when you are using a pagination. When you are using a pagination, you want to restrict the number of records coming out of the database, right? So you first you might fetch the 10 records, and next you might fetch the next 10 records. For example, I fetch the fifth record, okay, and I want to have 5 records for every page. So 1 to 5 is displayed on the page 1, and 5 to 6 to 10 I want to display in the another page. So in that case 6 to 10 records I have received here when I use the limit class. So these are the primary fundamental basic SQL queries that you must know for your basic MySQL understanding. Okay, and in the coming sections you will be learning about the complex queries that we will be looking into in the upcoming sessions. Thank you for watching.